Who's that creeping at night? Always watching but out of sight. Who will fight for what's right? It's Spider-Man. Who's that on the roof? When he's gone, you will find no proof. Who will stand for the truth? It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man spins his web against crime. Spider-Man's always there in time. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
At a National Guard armory in Brooklyn, the unbelievable happens.
I don't believe I'm doing this. That's the last straw, Scorpion. Next time you want pizza, call Domino's.
Hey, can I help it if holding hostages makes me hungry? I couldn't trust these soldier boys to bring me anything, could I? They're too well trained at killing. But you got this cute little good guy code about not hurting people. Now give. Yuck. I thought I told you no anchovies.
You take your shots where you can. Anything new, Colonel?
Same as when you left, Spider-Man. Scorpion just popped out of nowhere and tried to kidnap General Musgrave. But then he changed his mind in mid-felony. Now he wants to trade Musgrave for his old enemy, J. Jonah Jameson. The trouble is, we've contacted Jameson, and he refuses to cooperate.
Jonah's a grouch, but he's not a coward. This isn't like him. Maybe we can reason with the Scorpion. Get him to extend his deadline.
I suppose it's worth a try. Scorpion, we've got a little problem.
Wrong! You've got a big problem. Your time's up, and we're getting out of here.
But you said you'd kill me.
Come on, Musgrave. I wear a tail. I call myself the Scorpion. Do you really expect someone like me to tell the truth?
What?
Wanna live? Fly!
They're getting away in the General's helicopter. I gotta snag it with a web line and...
Whoa! Chopper's tilted. Something's pulling on. Well. Hitchhiker. Dead hitchhiker.
Gotta latch on with another web line. Then tag Scorpy with a spider tracer so I can track him if he gets smart. Oh, looping me up toward the rotor blades. Yikes! Oh, too far away from the bridge to reach it with webbing. So, assuming I don't get bitten by a radioactive parakeet in the next few seconds, I'd better straighten out and try to hit it clean. Boy, that hurt. I feel like a 5-foot 10-inch man crammed into a 4-foot 10-inch body. I should probably try to find the Scorpion. But right now, I just want to go home.
Home. To global entrepreneur Justin Hammer, that currently means a multi-million-dollar lodge built directly into an upstate New York mountainside, where the man himself attempts to relax in a custom-designed hot tub, and fails. Bring me my robe, will you, Philip? I'm afraid the latest reports are most distressing.
Yes, Mr. Hammer.
McGargan and I had an agreement. I financed improvements in his Scorpion weaponry, in return for which he was to kidnap General Musgrave. I would then turn Musgrave over to certain parties in Europe in exchange for favorable trade considerations. But by offering to barter Musgrave for that Jameson person, it appears Mr. Gargan is reneging on his commitment, and that will never do. It seems a shame to engage some of my regular operatives, those to whom I provide protection and financial backing in exchange for half of their eventual profits, just to stop this rogue. But contracts must be honored. After all, business is business. While in Forest Hills.
Boarding house, sweet boarding house. Mary Jane and I hope to have a place of our own again soon, but right now Aunt May's looks like heaven. I'll just slip into the basement darkroom, change into my Peter Parker duds, and... Aunt May, doing laundry this late?
Woman's work is never done, Peter.
Just ask your wife. She's been away on that modeling assignment for hours.
I'm glad MJ's working again. Not only is it good for her ego, but it'll keep her away from home long enough for some of these bruises to heal. Ouch.
But the lady in question is feeling no pain as she boogies the night away at an exclusive Manhattan disco.
Sandy, join the party. I'm glad I found you, Mary Jane. I need to talk to you about work. Hey, so I lost that gig today because of some fickle client changing his mind. I'll get another job tomorrow. No, Mary Jane, you won't get another job, ever.
While in another part of the city,
Really, Harry, not only do you not tell me why you've brought me here, but I can't see a thing.
Hold on, Liz. I'll get the lights.
All this mystery. It's not like you.
Surprise!
What? That mask. The Green Goblin?
So, Mrs. Osborne, how do you like your new home?
My what?
Ever since our chemical plant uptown was wrecked, I've been commuting from Jersey to oversee repairs. I figured making the trip from Soho would be a lot easier. Besides, you've talked about how you've missed Manhattan, and little Normie would love it here. What do you say?
But Harry, that mask.
Oh, that. My dad owned this building when he was the original Green Goblin. I guess he left some stuff behind. I was gonna throw it away with the rest of the trash.
You know, sweetheart, this may be just the change we need. And it will be fun living closer to old friends again.
and speaking of old friends, as night crawls into the wee hours of morning.
Peter, you look beat.
Beaten is more like it. Spent most of the night looking for someone, hon. Ah, long story. How'd the shoot go?
It didn't, but at least now I know why. You remember Sandy Kinsler? Does my makeup? She heard some rumors and asked around. Seems there's a reason why I've had trouble getting work lately. A reason named Jonathan Caesar.
Caesar? The lunatic who had us kicked out of our condo just because you wouldn't leave me and be his private plaything?
Mm-hmm. He may be in prison, but he's still got a lot of influence, both political and criminal. He's used threats and intimidation, and when they didn't work, he's bought companies and fired people who tried to hire me. He wants to punish me for rejecting him by destroying my career, and it looks like he's doing a pretty good job of it.
Do you want me to...
No, Peter. I have to fight this battle myself. Just be on my side. That'll be enough.
I'm proud of you, hon, and I'm with you all the way.
Now, the latest from Connecticut, an abandoned barn in the rural countryside.
Stop whining, will ya? Someone will spot that chopper and set you free soon enough. I'm the one with the real problems. I double-crossed my boss, and now I gotta find another market for the general here. You think that's easy? Someone's gotta want the defense secrets inside his head. But how do I find... Hey! The Kingpin's the top crook on the East Coast. He has connections everywhere. Maybe I can cut a deal with him. Yeah. Better get some sleep, gents. Tomorrow morning, Manhattan.
Tomorrow morning, Manhattan.
I really should be in class. I'll never get my master's degree at this rate. I'm gonna make one last sweep of the city. Try to pick up a signal from that spider tracer. I'm sure Professor Collins will let me take his organic chemistry exam over. At least, I hope I'm sure. Aha! I'm finally picking up a trace signal, coming from that van on the Triborough Bridge. But why the heck is the Scorpion going to Queens?
Why the heck am I going to Queens? How did I get on the Grand Central Parkway? Why didn't I ever learn to read a road map?
Why don't you find a nice policeman and ask directions?
Jeez, General, you really want to die, don't you? Huh? Can't see. Windshield covered with goop. Looks like webbing.
Van was going slow, probably looking for a turnoff. Stopping them otherwise might have been dangerous. You okay?
I think so.
Then let's get out of here.
You're going nowhere, smart guy. Not till you see what my new tail stinger does to costume Budinskis.
Wait, that sound.
ground shaking.
Something's running at the van.
No, something's running through the van.
Afternoon, folks. I'm Blacklash. I think you've already met my pal Rhino.
You? Here? Why?
We tracked the homing circuit in the Scorpion's tail. Seems Scorpy broke the rules. We're here to slap his wrist.
Oh yeah? Slap this!
Don't know what's going on, but now's my chance to get General Musgrave to safety.
Spider-Man's heading for the old World's Fair site. Good idea.
You step on the Scorpion, big guy. I'll nab the bozo in the olive drabs. There's Webhead on top of that pavilion. Hey, where's Musgrave?
Why don't you come up and find out?
Think I can't? I don't need wimpy web lines to get around. By altering my electrolash, turning it into a rigid staff, I can follow you anywhere.
Spider-Man's leading that maniac away. I feel so blasted helpless. Only I had a rifle.
While in the meadow between the New York Pavilion and the U.S. Steel Unisphere,
A dose of concentrated CN should slow you down.
Tear gas? I won't even cry at your funeral, chump.
Yeesh, that Neanderthal probably eats Ayatollahs for breakfast. I better make tracks.
Too close. Gotta jump. Gah! Caught me in mid-leap. Whip channeling electricity. Oh, muscles locking up.
but even as Spider-Man begins to plummet,
Let's see you touch me up here, Quasimodo!
Okay. Consider yourself touched, loudmouth.
Oh! Hard to believe, but this ground's even more painful than the river. Better... Huh? A rolling sound. Like a giant bowling... ball?
What the?
Scorpion still breathing, Blacklash. We got time to remedy that.
We don't even have time to look for Musgrave. Siren's coming. This way. Hey, just get what we came for and let's get out of here.
My pleasure.
Oh!
Gotta make sure General Musgrave is okay.
and once he has,
No signal from my spider tracer. Must have broken in the fight. But there are more important things to consider. For one, the hostage wasn't harmed. And for another, say, General, mind if I take a few snapshots? You see, I got this friend who's a news photographer, and well,